Okay, so have you ever wished you could like write music with the same kind of ease as you write like a text message or something?
Uh, hmm.
Well, get this. With ABC notation, you kind of actually can.
Yeah.
Our deep dive today is all about the ABC Transcription Tools user guide.
Yes,
And this guide, trust me, it's like a treasure chest of hidden features
it really is.
just waiting to be discovered.
Yeah, it goes way beyond the basics, this guide.
Okay.
We're talking tools and techniques that can really kind of enhance your learning and really open up creative possibilities with using ABC notation, even if you're already familiar with the basics.
Now, for those who may be new to this whole thing, this ABC notation, what is it?
So ABC notation, it's basically a way to represent music, but using letters, numbers, and symbols that computers can understand,
Okay, so it's like
like coding for music.
coding for music. I
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, exactly. And this user guide walks you through everything.
So it's very accessible.
It is very accessible.
Now, I'm really interested in this offline functionality because I can imagine myself on a long flight and I really want to work on some music,
Yeah.
but I don't have any Wi-Fi.
Yeah, you and everyone else on that flight, right?
Right.
Exactly. So this tool actually lets you build a local database of instrument sounds and reverb settings directly in your browser.
So you're telling me I can cache a whole orchestra in my browser?
You basically can. Yeah, just remember you need to opt in to download that sound library beforehand, but once you do, you're good to go, even offline.
I am opted in. Consider it done.
There you go.
But practicing offline, that's just the tip of the iceberg with this guide.
Absolutely.
We're talking custom sounds, a variety of instruments, and we're not just talking about like a standard digital piano here.
No, no, no. It's the customization that this tool has that makes it so unique.
Okay.
Take the bodhran, for example,
Okay.
which is an Irish drum.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
wouldn't expect to find that in your typical digital audio workstation, right? But this tool, it goes above and beyond, letting you control different strikes, velocities, even the pitch of the bodhran.
Wow. So you're not just getting a generic drum sound, you're getting all those nuances of a real bodhran.
Exactly.
Exactly. Which
Which
would be so helpful for learners
absolutely.
who want to understand the subtleties of the instrument.
It bridges the gap between digital and traditional, and this tool does it seamlessly.
That's fantastic. I love that. This
Yeah.
is really cool. The bodhran, I love it.
It's a great instrument.
So we've talked about these individual instruments, but what if you've got a whole bunch of tunes that you want to keep organized?
Right.
I've definitely gotten lost in like a sea of digital files before.
Yeah, it's very, very easy to get overwhelmed, but that's where the PDF tune book feature comes in.
Okay, tell me more about this.
So imagine this. You can create these PDF tune books with a clickable table of contents. So no more scrolling through pages and pages of music. Just click on the tune and go right there.
Oh, nice.
You've got hyperlinks for easy navigation,
Great.
different layout options so you can customize how you want the tune book to look.
So no more messy binders, endless scrolling.
Exactly. It's like a virtual music binder.
I love it.
But better, way better.
Way better. There's more though, right?
There is more.
I heard whispers of this thing called MIDI input.
Yeah,
Well,
right.
tell me everything.
This is a game changer, especially if you like to compose or even just like messing around with different musical ideas.
Okay.
It lets you connect a MIDI keyboard to your computer and write music directly into the tool.
Wait, hold on. So instead of like me painstakingly like inputting every single note with my mouse, I can just like jam on my keyboard and capture it like that.
Exactly. It's a direct line from brain to the digital page.
That's going to be so freeing, especially for songwriters,
Oh, absolutely.
people who like to improvise.
Yeah,
Now, let's be honest, my music theory is a little rusty. Is this still accessible for me?
absolutely. Absolutely. Even if you don't read music fluently, you can still experiment with melodies and rhythms on your keyboard and see them instantly translated into ABC notation.
Mm.
And there's also this feature. It uses text macros to speed up the process even more.
Text macros, what are those?
Okay, so let's say you're composing a piece, and there's a certain phrase that you use over and over again.
Right.
Instead of typing out all the notes for that phrase,
Yeah.
every time you can assign a shortcut to it.
So like G major. That
Exactly.
could be like Jamaj.
Exactly.
It just does it.
It just inputs it.
That's brilliant.
Yeah, so those macros can be customized for any musical phrase, no matter how complex.
That's so cool. That's wild. I love it.
It's very cool.
I love how this tool is like incredibly powerful, but also somehow still manages to be super intuitive.
It really is.
And we've covered so much. We've talked about practicing offline, customizing sounds,
Yeah.
organizing those tunes, and even writing the music with a MIDI keyboard.
It's really impressive.
Like, is there anything this tool can't do?
Well, the real magic happens when you start combining these features.
Okay.
Let's say, like for learners, having a slow down practice track with those on-screen fingerings.
Oh, yeah.
That would be very helpful.
Yeah, that would be a game changer, especially for beginners.
Beginners especially. Yeah, imagine like being able to slow down a really difficult passage and you're still learning the fingerings.
Right.
But this is helpful for everyone, even experienced musicians. They could use this to transcribe their own music,
Yeah.
experiment with different arrangements, create shareable lead sheets for bandmates.
It really feels like this user guide is more than just like a manual. It's an invitation to go out and explore,
Absolutely.
to experiment
It is.
with all these possibilities that ABC Notation has to offer.
It really is, yeah.
Well, we've only just scratched the surface here today, but I hope that our deep dive has kind of inspired you to go out there and discover what this tool can do for you.
Absolutely. The possibilities are truly endless.
They really are.
Best way to learn is just to jump in and experiment.
Exactly. So there you have it. A deep dive into this world of ABC notation and the incredible tools that are out there to unlock its full potential.
Yeah.
So now it's your turn. What can you do with this tool? How can you use it to take your musical journey to that next level?
Let us know.